After all flooring preparation has been completed, the materials acclimated, and the area maintained at a constant temperature, you may begin your installation. All rolls are marked with batch and roll numbers. It is important to not mix batch numbers and to install all rolls in consecutive order. Begin by loose laying the product, ensuring all rolls are running in the same direction. Directional arrows are stamped on the bottom of each roll to aid in this process. Before moving forward, you should now inspect all material for visual defects. No labor claim will be honored on material installed with visual defects. Verify the material delivered is the correct style, color, and amount. This flooring is manufactured from recycled materials, and slight variance in shade and color chip dispersion is normal. It is the installer's responsibility to inspect all products to ensure the correct style, thickness, and color. Any moderate to severe discrepancies should be reported immediately before beginning installation. After the rolls have been inspected and given enough time to relax and acclimate, you may proceed with the installation. Roll material is stretched slightly when it is rolled at the factory. At the job site, the installer should allow all rolls to relax for a minimum of 2 hours before gluing or cutting in the material. When installing rubber 1/4 inch or 6 millimeters and thinner, place a 4-inch wide or 100 millimeter scrap of material under the seam area. Overlap the seam a minimum of 1 to 2 inches or 50 millimeters. Using a straight edge and new razor blade, hold the knife straight up and down and cut through both pieces in one cut. Replace blades regularly for best results. When complete, remove the scrap pieces. Repeat for each consecutive sheet necessary to complete the area or those rolls that will be installed that day. When all rolls are cut to fit, you may begin applying adhesive to the substrate. Note: different trowel sizes are required for different thicknesses of rubber flooring products. Start by folding the first drop lengthwise, half the width of the roll. Apply adhesive along the first run. Spread the adhesive using the proper size square-notched trowel. Take care not to spread more E-Grip 3 than can be covered with flooring within 30 minutes. And lay the material back into the wet adhesive. Temperature and humidity affect the open time of the adhesive. Temperatures above 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius and/or relative humidity above 50% will cause the adhesive to set up more quickly. Temperatures below 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius and/or relative humidity below 50% will cause the adhesive to set up more slowly. The installer should monitor the on-site conditions and adjust the open time accordingly. Next, fold over the second half of the first drop and the first half of the second drop. This will allow approximately 4 feet or 1.2 meters of open space between the rolls in which to trowel the adhesive. Adhesive should be troweled at a 90-degree angle or perpendicular to the seam edge. This will help eliminate excess adhesive from oozing up at the seam edge while ensuring 100% coverage across the seam for better performance. Carefully lay the material into the wet adhesive. Do not let the material drop because this can cause air to be trapped beneath the flooring. Immediately roll the floor with a 75 to 100 pound or 45 kilogram 3-section flooring roller to ensure proper transfer of adhesive. Overlap each pass of the roller by 50% of the previous pass to ensure that the floor is properly rolled. Roll the width first, then the length. Re-roll again after 30 to 45 minutes. Continue the process for each consecutive drop. Always work at a pace so that you are folding material back into wet adhesive. Hand roll all seams after the entire floor has been rolled. If some seams are gapping, hold them together temporarily with a blue painter's tape. Do not use duct tape, as it may leave a residue on the floor. Remove tape after adhesive has developed a firm set, approximately 8 to 12 hours. Leaving tape on the surface of the rubber for extended periods of time may leave permanent residue on the rubber surface. In some instances, it may be necessary to weigh down the seam until the adhesive develops a firm set. Boxes of cove base or tile work well. A plan should be in place before beginning installation to eliminate the potential of adhesive setting before weights can be applied. After you've rolled the floor, keep all foot traffic off the floor for a minimum of 24 hours. The floor should be free from rolling loads for a minimum of 72 hours. Premature foot traffic and rolling loads can cause permanent indentations or bond failure in the uncured adhesive. It is the responsibility of the specifier to provide the following: specification details to protect the floor post-installation and until job construction is complete, such as covering the entire floor with paper or other floor covering, such as plastic, plywood, or masonite, until construction is complete. The specifier should determine and assign the responsibility for the initial cleaning and finishing of the rubber flooring. This responsibility should be specifically assigned to the flooring contractor, general contractor, maintenance contractor, or owner.